Live. We're good.
All right.
Hey guys, it's your boy Phoenix Rainbow, joined by Phoenix Lich,
Hey,
so
yo, what's up?
and Phoenix Charlatan.
Howdy.
It's our Tuesday D&D streams. We're doing things a little different than the last one. We're doing a brand new campaign. We talked about it, starting you off on our one of our other campaigns at level 8. Didn't seem to make sense to us. So this
Well,
is
just the more we went through that show, the more I realized that there's a lot of background information, and I'm like, let's shift gears.
yes. So shifting gears, we're starting in a brand new campaign. It's the same world as the last one, just
A different area.
different
Right?
area and different characters. So everything's brand new. Phoenix Lich is still the DM. You may notice there's some missing places. One's for a guest and one's for another player. They just
To be determined.
to be determined. They'll be introduced later. But right now, it's just us, and I'll let our Fable DM take it from here.
All right. As the two of you look out across the ocean, with the purple sky high above, I would like for you to describe yourself and how you're feeling about going to a new land. How you're feeling about going on this pilgrimage.
Okay. So, do I get to describe where I am on the boat?
Yeah.
On the
Like,
okay.
are you? So you're excited? You're already on the boat?
Oh, not on the boat yet. Oh, we're approaching the boat.
Yeah, you're in the harbor.
Okay, we're in the harbor.
Like you have your ticket.
Uh,
You're going on a boat.
so what everyone will see is just a normal stature of a man. He's 5'11", looking about in his late 20s. He has gray, palish skin with white snow hair and purple eyes for his color. Others will recognize him as a fallen Aasimar. And he's just kind of excited to get on the boat, but doesn't want it to show.
Right, and the ship that y'all are leaving on is called the Blind Duchess. And upon the prow of the ship is like almost like one of those blind statues of like Lady Justice, but instead of having like a scale and a spear or something like that, she's like holding like chains in front of her like this. And Charlatan, your character?
So you would see a 6 foot one, like tan white male with a gold left eye and a uh green. I was gonna say a fancy green, but just a green right eye with like white shortish hair. Um, and he's wearing just some your standard traveling get up, uh and he's just kind of sitting in there in line, a little antsy kind of. He's excited to
Hold up
for a
one
new
second.
start.
I have an important call that just came in, of course, because the second we started a stream, why wouldn't there be a call?
Please hold.
Please hold. Then I'll just continue. I forgot to mention what I was wearing because I always forget that for some reason. I'm just like, clothes. Yes, I am wearing those. Uh, just like standard dark color travel clothes. Uh, Clearly has some leather on it.
Yeah.
On him to help with protection. And
I mean, I'd probably say like mine would just be more of like, uh maybe a close to like a cowboy hat or a bowler hat, you know, a long overcoat, and just your like a scarf, nice like probably black scarf,
Ooh,
and
with the
yeah,
fabric.
linen. No,
Linen.
really getting into that one. But yeah, no,
Silk.
I think my dude's just really excited about um you know, the new possibilities and just kind of getting away from the old run of the mill stuff and just looking forward to a fresh slate.
Okay, okay. Uh, I'll do a little context. This, maybe I should do this. This is where we're at. These are our home, like where we're from. So, probably this is the area we're leaving from,
Believe it's like right here.
right here. Yeah, probably. That's probably where it is. He'll probably explain more, but just to give you context of that, that's where we're at, and this side of the map does not matter at the moment. Ignore this.
If at all, I think this campaign, because from my understanding, most of what we're going to be visiting and exploring is going to be right here.
Yeah.
So I'm excited, man. I always love new campaigns.
Same.
Excited to see what happens, what shenanigans we can get into.
The next person that says shenanigans. No, yeah, I like the shenanigans we get up to, and it's got me excited.
Yeah, man. Excited to share with all of you folk.
That's right. We're gonna be doing this Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, my boys.
I love the way I say Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. Yes. I think we have a DM coming back. Yes.
Tuesdays.
Guess who it was?
Who?
Nana.
Of course.
Of
Good old
course.
She heard me. She heard me playing D&D. She was like, "I gotta call him."
And if you guys don't know, we're gonna make a lot of jokes. It's like, oh, it's Nana, because she always calls him every time. This man.
Every time. Every time.
gets
Any
it.
kind of thing that's important starts happening.
Yeah.
She's like, "I gotta get my 2 cents in."
She's like, I think what you're
This time
doing.
it was a work related subject. She was scared that she had termites.
Oh.
But then I kindly informed her that it was more than likely carpenter ants or her foundation settling.
Oh.
So I told her just to be safe, go get some carpenter ant spray and spray her window.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, she was like, "Caleb, please tell me, is this termites?" I'm like, "Nah, you good."
Anywho, enough about termites. Back.
Yeah.
We finished describing ourselves while you were on that call.
All right, so y'all get aboard the Blind Duchess, and like you have a ticket, and basically, like as long as you're holding it in your hand, like the men at the gang ramp just kind of like look, see you have the ticket, and just like, get on. Like, they're not like clicking your ticket like a train or anything. And like looking at your fellow passengers, this is very Mayflower pilgrimy type people.
Mm.
Like some of these people are religious dissidents. Some of these people are criminals who are just moving to get away from the law.
Criminals.
Some of these people just are like, yeah, all these different dukes and princes and kings and barons own all the land, and I'm tired of that, so I'm gonna go someplace where I can go get my own land and start a family and do what I need to do. So there's just a lot of, just like there's a sense of like change and hope in the air.
Okay.
Most
Looking
Yeah.
around, would I see would I recognize anyone?
Oh,
roll me perception.
All right, I can do that.
that's fair. I didn't
Yeah.
think about asking that.
Perception. It's 15.
looking around, not anyone that you know by name, but like you recognize some of these people from like the tavern you were at last night.
Well, yeah, I meant more from my line of work, but
Oh no,
specifically, no.
No.
Okay.
no, you're good there.
Can I investigate how good of a shape this boat is?
Yeah,
Seaworthiness.
Yeah, the seaworthiness of the boat.
this would be an investigation check with a disadvantage since you're not a sailor.
Okay. So I rolled the 9. Do I even have investigation? I do not. Investigation's intelligence, right?
Yep.
That's a 10.
All right. It's a boat.
Okay.
That's a solid boat.
Yeah,
Well, technically
it's made of
a ship,
wood.
but that was a 10, so
I'm gonna
he
like
probably thinks it's a boat.
It's made of wood. Every now and then you see some brass, and you're like, oh hey.
my
Oh, man.
character's gonna knock on the wood.
Looks good.
Like, solid wood. Quite sturdy.
While he's doing that, you look over and you see one of like the sailors are like, that motherfucker just knocked on one of the few hollow spots on this bitch.
Just like a little like just like, oh my god, how did he find that spot like out of all the spots?
It's
And
mahogany.
he doesn't even realize what he
Yep.
did. The dumb luck. Just say and then keep going. That's funny.
All right. If y'all have like your pack and your gear and all that, and this is a pretty large ship.
Mhm.
Like for instance, I would say it's probably thrice the size of a galleon. It's not one of those like massive Korean ships that we hear about, but you know,
It's close.
but it's
to
still a
Noah's Ark.
huge ship.
It's a big ship.
It's a big ship.
And like if you were to compare it, this is clearly a passenger ship. Like this is not like a cargo ship.
I got you.
So, do we have our own rooms, or is it like just a big like communal area? Like this is where you
Well-
all sleep.
That depends.
Eh.
Whenever you're like walking around, you see like a guy like telling people to like store their luggage in certain areas. And you see some people like handing him money, and then he's handing them like paper.
Okay, I go up to this gentleman.
Hello.
Is it morning or afternoon?
This is morning.
Good morning, my fine friend.
Shh, shh, shh. You're too loud for the hangover.
Oh, I'm quite sorry. But with this ship being so ginormous, would it be possible for me to acquire a room?
It's possible.
I drop a gold. And then
You can go to one of the communal rooms,
I drop another gold.
and he like as you drop that gold, like he catches it like this, and he holds up 3.
Oh, I drop another 3 more?
He drops it down. He wants 5 gold for you to get your
I
room.
give him 5 gold.
All right, and he shoves
Do I
it in
see
his
this
pocket.
happen?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And like he pulls out a paper, and it says like room, like -1 C. Here you go. Write your name on it. Put it on the door.
Quick question. Just because I think it's a glitch with D&D Beyond, but my character sheet says I have 150 gold.
That is definitely a glitch.
Yeah.
What is your background?
Urban Bounty Hunter.
Let me do a quick thing real quick. One quick Google search away. You start with 20.
Cool.
So-
It's giving you the gold as if you didn't buy equipment for your class or get starting equipment from your background.
Gotcha.
So it's like giving you 20, and then however much the value of the items you get from your class and background are normally worth.
I'm gonna walk up to this man because this is like a long boat ride. Yeah.
It will take 2 weeks to get to God's Fall, and then another 2 weeks from there if the winds are good.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up to this man and drop 10 gold in his hand, and I'm like, this is gonna be a long trip. I'd like a nice room, please.
Of course. And he like reaches into his shirt and he pulls out like a red paper. And it says CC1A.
Cool.
I meander off to my room, by the way.
All right. And he goes like meals will be served to your room.
Fantastic. Exactly what I'm looking for. Appreciate your service, and I'll flip I'll give him a silver as a tip.
Okay. Thank you. And he like bites it and then like tucks it in a little pouch at his shoulder.
Perfect. 1 second. Okay. And then yeah, I'll go head off to my room as well. For the time being.
All right. Yuru is on the deck.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
CC stood for captain and crew quarters.
Okay.
So you're not in the hole. You're actually on deck.
Yeah.
There's like 5 rooms that the captain and like the first mate and bosun aren't using that they give to those who pay up.
Nice.
Awesome.
Because something that y'all would know, they're being paid by the guilds to ship people to this new land.
Mm-hmm.
So any extra money they make is purely gravy.
I guess all
Barely
is pure profit.
gravy.
What was the name of the ship again?
The Blind Duchess.
Cool.
Either one of you want to roll me history?
I'll do it.
I guess, can we do 2 separate since we
Yeah.
can't really do help action yet?
Ooh, it's not looking good for me, guys.
All right.
11.
History is intelligence. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
healthy 7.
Okay. Charlatan.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, like, there's like a story about a duchess who, like, freed slaves, you think? And she was, like, kind of like a people's champion. And you think maybe, like, someone blinded her or, like, threw acid in her face or something? But something along those lines. There was some lady, the people liked her, someone blinded her because the people liked her. And the ship is probably named after her.
Okay.
But that's all you remember.
Okay. All right. So I mean, I get settled in my room on above deck.
It's a nice room.
Yeah. What's it look like?
So you have a bed.
Mm-hmm.
There is netting on the edge of the bed.
Okay.
Oh.
So I don't fall.
Yeah,
That's great.
but you do have a bed.
Nice.
You have a mirror with a watch stand that's bolted to the floor.
Mhm.
And you have an actual cubby to put your bag in so it doesn't roll around.
Perfect.
And other than that, you have a privy bucket. Like, this is
Yeah.
a ship. There's not a lot you
yeah.
can do.
Yeah. But it's above deck.
But it's
And by
above deck.
myself.
You have windows.
Yes. For my
Most of-
sanity.
Most importantly, you have windows to let a breeze roll through if it gets
Ah,
hot.
yes. Nice.
Rainbow, you go to your room. You have a shit bucket, a hammock, and a cubby.
Perfect. It's better than my own home.
All right.
Oh, delicious.
All right.
All right. Let me just do a quick little rollsies. Fantastic. It's on day 5 when the two of you actually meet each other.
Cool. Okay.
So, like, you're almost through week 1. It's like almost halfway through the journey. The captain has been like giving y'all updates on like, oh, the wind's been fair, so we might be about a half a day early. And you're like, oh, that's nice. And then like the next day, he's like, the wind was shit today. We're half a day late. And you're like, oh. And he like keeps updating you. And you're like, I think if I do my math correctly, we're gonna get there like 2 hours early after all of his updates.
That's 2 hours. Perfect.
Um,
I'm probably just convinced we'll be there when we.
Yeah, you're like-
2 week times.
you're like, man, it sounds like we're gonna get there in 2 weeks.
Sounds like it's gonna be that 2 weeks there to that place, and then
Time.
another 2 weeks. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought it?
But y'all meet.
At the buffet.
Wrong. There is a gambling pit run by some of the higher ups on the crew. Like it's being held in one of the crew captain and crew rooms.
Yeah.
But you were invited because one of the crew on the ship actually is an old mate of yours from before your dime, Rainbolt.
Oh,
And he was like, bro, it's been so long. The last time I saw you, you were like neck deep in guards.
yes. It's been quite a while. It was, if I think, about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought I would hang for all the things I've done, but nah, they just caught me stealing.
Hey, did you hear? Did you hear? In prison?
He's in prison.
No. Did you hear while you were in prison?
Hear what?
That guard?
Yeah?
Let's just say, someone else caught him taking a bribe. Not long after what you did, and he hasn't been seen.
Oh, quite intriguing. I was hoping I would run into him just so I could say, nice job. I'm out though.
I don't know, cause yeah, he's, you know.
What happened to the rest of the crew?
You know, Kennel got shot.
Oh,
Fredericks, he became what's the word I'm looking for? Not a slave, but like what's right above that?
a laborer?
No, he doesn't get paid. He gets like a bed and food. I guess indentured servant.
Yeah, indentured servant. That sounds about right. Or a prisoner.
Yeah. And Sam, he's like a tavern owner.
He owns a tavern now.
Yeah, he took his money and he spent it on legal goods.
Sam was always the smart one.
Oh yeah. Hi, did you ever find out what happened to Roderick? He came on for that last gig we did.
Oh, Roderick. Turns out, from what knowledge I got out when I finally was released, he was a rat.
Oh. Nasty.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt this lovely reunion of friends, but I was told we were gonna play cards. Are we gonna
I love
play
the,
cards? Or
he comes up, I'm like, oh, fuck. I didn't even see you there.
I was sitting down at the table, sir.
Sorry.
Very perceptive. I like it. Let's play cards.
I will do my best. I've been out of practice for 10 years.
you, I, forgive me for overhearing, but it sounded like you had 10 years to play cards. You didn't have much else going on.
No, it was solitary confinement, my friend.
I see.
I was a menace.
That was a menace to society.
Caleb,
Sponsor us.
question for you.
Yeah.
Would I have happened to know of him in my line of work, or had a hand in?
Roll me a d4.
Yeah. 4.
Okay. Y'all are from the same country,
Okay.
or at least you worked in the country that he did his work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard of him.
What's his name?
What was your trade name?
My
Like,
trade
what?
name?
What was your handle? Your tag?
Oh.
Like Snoop Dogg,
Stop.
Ice Cube. Like, what was your handle?
What was your street name, bruh?
If one were to call you in Thieves' Cant, what would they call you?
Silverfang? No way, I can't do that. Fuck.
Why can't you do that?
That's a character already.
Oh,
Yeah. Silver Eye.
I'm gonna like. Okay, so then I'll just double take real quick. I'm like, oh, Silver Eye. I heard of you. I think a few associates of mine actually helped put you away, but water under the bridge, right?
Yes.
New land, new beginnings.
you would know that Silver Eye was hired for like down and dirty. I need to get rid of like my wife. She's a bitch. Hey, this local politician keeps voting for my tavern to stop selling this illicit narcotic. Can you get rid of him so I can start selling this illicit narcotic again? Like
Got you.
he was an assassin, not necessarily of high class,
Hmm.
but he made money at it,
For sure.
and some serious money at it. Some debate because it was quantity over quality, but those who know the line of work know he did probably somewhere in the middle. Not high quality, but he wasn't taking like coppers or silvers for his work.
For sure. But I'll just say I'm glad our lines of work never, or my line of work never crossed paths with yours. But like I said, I had a few associates that ran across that did, and you got quite a few stories to that name. So it's nice to finally put a face to it.
Yes. We all get caught one way or another. And you
Yeah,
gotta
but
pay.
at least you got caught for the robbery we did.
Yes, it could have been way worse.
Do I know this sailor and what robbery he's talking about?
Roll me either perception or investigation. Because like it's been 10 years since he's been doing illegal activities. So like he's had time to grow a beard, get a facial scar, break his nose, those sorts of things.
That's a natural 20
Okay.
for a total of 23.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to say he was like a decent cat burglar,
Mm-hmm.
but he was pretty good at like really off the cuff random crimes, which was why he never got caught.
Yeah.
Like he did do cat burglaries, but every now and then he would just straight up like smash and grab. But like there was never a rhyme or reason. It was almost like this guy was a kleptomaniac. Like he just looked at things and went, "Ooh, shiny." But like guessing from their conversation, that is a facade to like careful planning that he actually went through. Like he didn't just get boys from the bar and go do something. Like he actually apparently planned. But he made sure to make it look as like random and as incoherent as possible.
And then I'll just look him up and down and be like, you know, I'd say I'm a fan of your work, but you know, never able to quite get the upper hand on you. So you definitely are. It's good to see you're into a different line of work, at least for now.
I
Like I
I got my my toes crushed by a horse on our escape.
oh
So it's like, no, I think I'm done.
well, that you hate to see it in that way, you know.
I mean, honestly, I thought I was going to go out the same way that Frederick did and just get shot up by the god.
Poor
Well,
Frederick.
in that perspective, you know, crushed toes is a better way to go for sure.
I mean, that's debatable.
Could have just spent 10
I-
years in prison and had all your toes.
I think I like that one.
That one's not too bad.
Yeah, just do a little time, come back out,
Yeah.
and you can like tell people that you're off on vacation or something as long
Now
as
you're a
you move to a
sailor
new town.
doing semi-honest work.
I mean, of course, to be honest. I mean, I am about to cheat all of you out of gambling, but you know.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
You'll have a really long night gambling,
Mhm.
and at the end of it, it was almost like y'all didn't gamble. Like, there's a fair number of like former thieves and shit, so you're constantly looking at people trying to cheat you. But like, since everyone's trying to cheat, they're cheating each other, and nothing's going according to plan.
It's a
So
stalemate.
it's like he's over here trying to like shuffle the deck, and like the other guys are like cutting it to try to put the cards the way they want it. But because he like stacked the deck, them cutting it in a certain way didn't work the way they thought it would.
So it was just like a regular like night.
It was like a regular card game, but like everyone thought they were going to get a good hand. So like all these crazy bets were going on, but at the end of the night, like both
Ended
of
up
you
evening
come out even.
Yeah.
But everyone else is like,
what happened?
where did my money go? And like, how did I lose money? I rigged this game.
I rigged this game.
Like,
How did our sailor friend do?
You were watching him.
Mhm.
He tried to rig it once, but then he like looked around at the other guys and was like,
This isn't gonna work.
nah, this isn't gonna work. He caught on real quick, and he actually came out with more than he started with.
Fair enough.
But like that was with
Like
pure
just
luck.
actual luck. Okay, cool.
Like, a
I'll
little bit.
as we're like heading to our rooms, I'll look to Silver Eye and just kind of extend my hand and be like, the name's Von der Royce. You know, you seem to play a pretty square game, so you know, if you ever in need of a you know, extra hand for, you know, whatever adventures await us these new lands, hit me up. I'm looking to kind of get a I guess group going.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, nice playing with you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Enzo.
Enzo. Nice to meet you. Nice to know your government name now.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Enzo. Well, I'm sure, you know, with another, what, 8-9 days of travel, I'm sure we'll see each other around. Maybe I'll take a few more of your coins and gambling night.
I would doubt that, my friend.
We'll see. Good night, bro.
All right. Good night, bro.
Bro.
Kiss on the cheek.
Yo.
I didn't think we were at
Ginger.
this point in our relationship.
All right.
Tender hand through hair.
And, good night, sir. And walk out.
As my shoulder length hair blows through the wind.
No, I got short hair. Short hair.
I have
No, he-
shoulder length.
Ah, I see.
We're the opposite.
So, y'all actually do manage to get to God's Fall one day early.
Oh, dope.
And this is... It's a weird amalgamation. So first off, I said this earlier, but I don't know if either of you caught it. Y'all have been sailing under the clear purple sky for most of this trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
But whenever you get to God's Fall, you can see like a window of blue ahead of you. But
I'm gonna-
around that window of blue, well, I guess maybe doorway is a better. Window makes you think above. So a doorway, like straight ahead of your ship, you can see just like a perfect, like half circle of blue.
I'm
And
gonna
on
like.
either side of that half circle is like a floating town.
I'm gonna. I'm assuming that me and Enzo are like on the deck,
Yeah.
looking at this.
Yeah, the captain
like-
rang the bell, letting you all
I'm
know
gonna
that you are
I'm
approaching.
gonna like tap his shoulder and just be like, "Dude, what's up with the blue? Like the sky's purple, man. You see that?
Just gonna like he's Enzo does this. Like he doesn't have binoculars. He's just. Let me just.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen a floating city in my life. I didn't realize. Like, magic's pretty crazy, but didn't realize it was so advanced.
Neither did I, nor did I know that the sky could be other than purple, which is very alarming.
Another thing you've noticed, there's
Honestly-
like an edge you can see touch the water
Oh, we're
to the purple.
They're going to kill us.
I don't think so, but I think there's just more to this new land than was initially explained.
They should really hand out pamphlets. Like, do they not have a guy to write down what you need to know?
You'd think, but apparently not.
Unorganized.
There wasn't a lot of information. I was just looking for, heard around the rumor network that this was a thing going on, and it wasn't a lot of information, but if you're someone looking for a fresh start, it's, the thing to do. But this is I'm gonna go lay down.
I'm gonna go lay down.
I don't know how to. That blue is unnatural. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Question.
So
The
Yeah.
water's still blue, right?
I mean, yes, but there's like a purple tint to it because the water is blue because of
Okay.
light reflecting.
Okay.
So like the ocean, like
has it been
being,
purple for us?
it has at least a purple tint.
So
because
does the
of how, like-
water also now just not have that purple tint?
Yes,
I don't like this at all. I don't trust this.
and the clouds look white.
So,
Yeah, this is.
I believe we are just going to a different dimension, my friend.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if this is what I signed up for, but it's not like I can get off the ship now. So
Adventure
So-
awaits.
The ship
some kind.
goes to port.
There's a.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
floating
it's a
city.
floating city.
Floating city.
And they're basically the only reason you are stopping is to get food, water, and all that. And this is a really weird town. Everywhere you look, there's temples and churches to like the gods of the land. But there's also it seems oddly gloomy. here.
Like the energy is gloomy, or like just like
This is going to be very specific, and some people might find it not the best in taste. It's like there's an oppressive, almost abusive feel to the air, but there's like hope as well. And do y'all want to start like talk to some of the locals here?
I'll go find a local.
All right.
Is there?
I'll tag along.
All right.
Is there a tavern? Because taverns are usually good for information.
There is a tavern, but like it also is weird because like the tavern is like also like half a church, but like it's still like the god of like food and like wine and stuff.
Can I just say that this town gives me the creeps?
Agreed.
So
When you go in, like the tavern keeper, like he's kind of jolly, like oh hey, we got new travelers here.
good.
You're going to the new lands,
Yes, we are going to the new land.
continents beyond.
Are they in a different dimension? Like,
Oh no,
because there's
If
like
you-
a lot of blue and like different colors. That, like,
apparently I'm not. I mean, I am a cleric, but I'm not a high level cleric. Like I only cast second tier spells. But I'm not much. I helped farmers and grow crops. Do you know what a sphere is?
a ball.
When it comes to arcane magic of immense scale.
I don't believe I do. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I do?
Yeah. DC 35.
Nope. That's a natural 3.
I said 35 like this was Pathfinder. I'm so sorry. 28.
I could do it
Still natural 3.
if it was
Wait.
stealth.
If it was still, you dirty whore. But no. Yeah, you don't know. You have no idea what a crystal sphere is.
Totally.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. The
Never heard
words
of
you
that.
just said, I have no clue.
Like, I know they
well, you
were
know.
words, but
Neither do I. All I know is the second you pass through that threshold, if you are of the holy caster type, your god and the angels that serve them can no longer speak to you, and their magic no longer works for you.
so that's why there's a bunch of temples.
Yes, we can help others get to the new land, but we cannot go ourselves and maintain our power.
Interesting. My good sir, have you by chance heard of a young woman named Ella?
You'll have me more.
She
What
came
part?
by about 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Can you describe her for me?
She is an Asimar. Not like myself. I am what they call fallen.
Okay, Jeffrey, I want you to know. First off, some people don't even know what Asimar are. Second off, the fact, like, the distinction of Asimar has to do with your spiritual self.
Yeah.
So proclaiming that you are a fallen Asimar is like, yes, I am a bad guy.
My bad.
It's like going up to a wizard and going like, hello, I practice necromancy
necromancy.
and love the idea of making a lich.
Well, my
Also
bad.
burn books.
Never mind. I won't say it. I'm an Asimar. But she would have golden type glowing hair and very sun-like eyes of the bright yellow and orange, and very tan skin.
That kind. Yeah. 5 years ago. Yeah, she came by.
Did she stay or just go through?
She left.
Okay.
All right.
She politely, I told her that her powers wouldn't work, but she politely informed me that spell casting of the 3rd tier would work, and she wasn't to that tier yet. So it would be no difference to her life. And I was like, well, fair enough, I guess.
Fair enough. All right. Well, thank you so much, kind sir. What was your name again?
They call me Paul.
All right. Well, thank you for your time, Paul. I think we gotta start heading back to the ship.
Alright, you have a good day?
Just
I'm
leave.
gonna I'll just head out.
Just does a nod, leave.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I just imagine like they have a tavern sign and it's just, you know how it hangs on the ends? Just imagine one of the ends is just disconnected.
No, like everything here, like it's a shanty. Don't get me wrong, but like it's because they're like hobbling this together out of like ships and like magic and like move earth spells and stuff like that. Like what they can make nicely, they do.
Okay. Okay. To the ship!
All right, you go back to the ship, and yeah, it's y'all cross that threshold, and the air is immediately different.
Like in a good way or bad way?
Good way.
Why does this air feel more fresh?
Yeah, like immediately the air feels fresher. It feels
Does the sun feel different?
warmer.
You know, the colors are weird, for sure. But I think I could get used to this. There's definitely a charm to it.
I can do without the sun being so bright, though.
It is brighter.
Eh. I could get used to that too.
I could get used to that too.
I'm more of a night
yeah.
person myself.
Oh, me too. But you know, bright sun, not too bad. Feels nice and warm. Mm.
Just falls
No.
asleep on the deck, sunbathing.
But yeah, so it's surprisingly pleasant. And like y'all's ship has like a run-in kind of with like a large aquatic creature. But like it sees like the ship and like is like nah, and kind of just goes on its way.
Okay.
But like for like a good 30 minutes, the captain was just like trying to calmly tell everyone to freak out and that this ship's about to be attacked. And then it just like got close to the ship and was like, a kid. JK.
Not really.
So then almost right on the money 2 weeks later, you can see this huge expanse. If you want to pull up the map, like look at it where. All right. You see where the ship is. Laser pointer. You see this ship?
Yep.
Yep.
Y'all are like approaching it from this direction, going here.
Okay.
Okay.
On the map, this is like that, like a tan color. But I just wanted to make it distinct from like thick forest. The green's like super thick forest.
Okay.
The tan is like grassland and plains and maybe sparse trees. There might be forest in this grassland, but it's not like this
Okay.
or
I
any
got
of
you. I
this.
got you.
So yeah, y'all are approaching, and you can see, as far as the eye can see, just grass and trees. And ahead of you, right here, is one city by itself.
Where? Right here?
I'm not looking at it anymore. Yep, well, right here.
Oh, okay.
Right where the green, the lake, and the grassland meet.
Okay. So we're pulling up to dock there.
Yep. And so basically it's like you're in that little like bay area. And there's the city. On one side of the city is this massive forest. On the other side of the city is this like ongoing rolling plain. And then just visible is a huge lake.
Okay. Cool.
You get to port.
Mhm.
Y'all shuffle off. And both of you have seen Gangs of New York, right?
Bits of it.
Okay. Remember that scene where like the Irish are getting off the boat and they're instantly being drafted to the army?
Yeah.
It almost feels that way. The second y'all are leaving the boat, you see representatives from all 6 houses, like asking people, like, "So, do you support like the Emerald Serpents? Do you support the House of the Black Hound? Do you support the Red Hawks, the White Lions, the Sapphire Star?"
Are they all just like asking at the same time? Like they all come and like,
They're literally fighting for people.
I'm gonna stealth by, try to sneak, not like let them notice I'm here.
I don't want to say impossible, but like they're around the dock.
That's cool. There's multiple people getting off this boat.
I mean, yeah, but they're not hunting you specifically.
I know.
They just want people to join their faction.
Bruh, I can't.
They're not literally
Okay.
shanghaiing you.
Okay.
It just feels that way. Because like you take 5 steps off the ship and they're like, "Hello."
Hello.
Just gonna keep walking.
Okay.
Yeah. At that point, just keep walking. Try to be more stealthy than others, and I got a 12. Fucking.
Dang.
Just got my pack. I got my quarterstaff.
This digital dice is kicking my ass.
Got my blade hidden.
Alright.
I'm just walking to find maybe an inn.
Okay. And the town is, let's say town. The city, it is a small city, but it is a city that you're in. Like it has like that new Jamestown feel to it. Like the parts of the city that are made look fresh. New buildings, newly laid stonework for the streets. But then you can also see like the edge of the city where like stuff's still being constructed.
Okay.
And like you can see like between that edge of stuff being constructed and like the fresh buildings is like a tent city of like people who don't have homes yet or people that don't have shops yet, but they still want to like live and make money.
Yeah.
You can also see a really odd the wall is shaped in an odd fashion. It looks like the wall is made in segments so that it can be moved as the city grows, and then like new segments put in to fill the gap.
Okay.
There's some like, it's either some strong arcane or some like absolutely mind-boggling engineering going on.
Interesting.
Because like it's a city wall.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can't just put wheels on it and move it.
Wheels on the city wall go round it.
But they've done something to allow them to expand the wall as the city grows.
Cool.
All right, you can see in the finished sections of the city though, colors are being flown. You see black, red, white, green, blue.
Do I see a tavern? Or like a local nearby? I just want information.
Is there an information guild?
Okay, I said 6. I meant 5. I'm crazy.
Okay.
I kept saying 6. No, black, red, blue, green, white.
Okay. Is there an information guild?
Like, is there someone with like a pamphlet?
You see, there's like a booth that says like 4 newcomers. And you see there's a blue flag above it.
I'll walk up there.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Are you looking for more information on the town?
The
Or the
town.
lands?
What's going on with the lands? What's going on with all these colors? And people, like this weird conscription thing going on. I mean, I am looking for work, but
There's well, the leaders of the factions have a council, but each faction wants to rule this city once it's done.
Mm,
To be like the governor. They don't want to have a council ruling forever, because then nothing will get done. Ever.
I see.
So they're trying to get, basically once the city's done being built, whoever has the most members in their faction, they're hoping to pull ahead and become governor.
I see. Do you?
And the city is New Byzantium.
Mhm.
So she has a pamphlet?
Yeah.
Like, so.
New.
I go up to the newcomer thing.
Mhm.
I'm like, so can I get one of those pamphlets?
Ah, yes.
And
Sorry, totally to the side,
could
sorry.
you just describe to me what each of these factions are in a possibly unbiased way?
Unbiased?
I will tell you my bias.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
If
Well-
it's also, paired with information.
Yes. Clearly, I'm a part of the Sapphire Star.
Mhm.
We focus on matters of the arcane, education, scholarly pursuits. We were trying to push for an educated society, unlike the lands where we come from, where only the rich get schooling. We want every child, or every member who did not get education as a child, to be able to go to a publicly funded school
Okay.
and to learn.
I put my sister through school. It's not that hard.
Did you go to school?
No, I did not.
Would
I
you
was
like to?
homeschooled.
Did you say you were homeschooled?
For some, that is okay because the parents have the knowledge to teach. For others, their parents were dirt farmers who knew how to dirt farm and
Fair.
nothing else.
Now that sounds like a very noble cause.
Yes. Then there's the Blackhounds. They've retained a lot of their mercenary feel from the Old Lands. They do a lot of bodyguard work. They work a lot in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
And they act as like private investigators and soldiery types.
Okay.
The White Lions are their counter. They want to be seen as not mercenaries anymore, now that we're in this new land. And they act very similarly to like a town guard and like a force of paladins and divine casters. They're the ones that made discoveries that there are new gods in these lands that will answer your prayers. So, for those who weren't already religiously affiliated, they could choose a new.
There are options.
There are options for those who aspire to heal others and the like.
All right.
There is the Emerald Serpents. They care about making sure this land does not get turned into a blast hole-ridden wasteland like some of the other territories, and want to strive between a healthy balance of nature and city.
All right.
They also do some healing on the side, but they try, even though they do have some divine casters amongst their parties, they want to promote alchemical research in healing arts and the like, so that people can learn to see the land as a resource other than dirt farming and hunting.
Now,
And there's the Red Hawks. They almost don't exist in the city. They see this as a way for you to live free and to travel the lands and explore, and they live in like a nearly tribal society, traveling from place to place. They do come to the cities to restock and resupply and to trade in the supplies they got on their travels. So they also do a really good job at animal husbandry, even if the Greens don't like their method sometimes.
Okay.
They're the ones that sell a lot of the animals to the Black faction for the
gotcha.
entertainment industry.
Now, if we were new arriving per se, I guess mercenaries.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
It does have its perks being a part of one of these factions, even on the outskirts.
For sure. For sure.
Most businesses are aligned to a faction, and they'll give you a discount if you're part of their faction.
I got you. I was just assuming that was the only way, choosing a faction was the only way we'd be able to get work. So my next question was...
Not in particularly. They'll just not give you the good jobs.
Well, the good jobs is what I'm after.
Okay.
When you say Enzo.
Oh yes, I was paying attention.
I see.
He was like
apologize.
reading the pamphlet, not listening to what she's saying, just reading it. It's like, oh yes,
it's written, like it's handwritten pamphlets, but this is an immaculate hand, and it briefly describes each section of the city, which faction controls that part of the city. A brief rundown of the small history of the city. The city's only 14 years old.
Oh.
But it is the oldest of the 3 cities that exist.
And what kind of I don't what kind of like would picking a faction color what kind of jobs we're able to take? Or
It depends. For example, if you were to join the Sapphire Star, we're known for research, education, and the like, but like we still need people to do like
out.
bodyguarding
Okay.
and
Okay.
getting
And
supplies. So there's each faction is known for a type of work, but like everyone needs everything done.
for sure. And then my only other question is when you have maybe a party of or group of mercenaries, is it frowned upon for different is it like a
Well, there are
per
rival
individual base,
factions.
or is it like could different party members per se choose their own and then kind of
Y'all,
double dip in the cookie jar?
you could double dip with some exceptions.
Okay.
If one of you joins the black faction, the white faction will not let them work with you. They do not like each other at all. The red and the green factions, they have too similar of a job, so they directly compete with each other a lot of the time, so they do not let you have a party with both members, because then you're directly just waiting for the highest bidder, and neither faction likes that.
For sure.
The Sapphire Star
Pretty neutral.
is
We're
pretty
different.
neutral, but we definitely have more ties to the green and black faction. The white faction tends to think of some of our research as heretical.
Well,
And the red faction thinks that staying in one place and writing everything down in a book is a waste of time.
who asked them anyways?
And
Personally,
the-
I think the mission to
But then
for
again,
me
they
anyways,
do offer us a lot of supplies, and we pay
Yeah.
them, so they like us in that regard.
that's fair.
So when she said like they don't like to stay around in one place, Enzo's just nodding his head while reading the pamphlet, like, I dig that.
I would say at least for me, public education and knowledge seems like a good new life purpose.
We also opened up the first college.
Well, isn't that something? Yeah, no, I'll you got a membership sign up thing?
Yes.
Instantly
And
signs
the
up.
no. The thing that's been in her hand the whole time
Yeah,
has been the membership sign up.
cool.
Like she
I'll-
had pamphlets on top of it, but the thing in her hand the whole time.
I'll give it a quick once over to make sure I'm not signing my soul away to the devil or
It is literally like the loosest of contracts.
love it.
Like on the top, it's like the person who signs their name below has a desire to learn more and potentially agree to work with the Assembly of the Sapphire Star.
I sign my name.
All right.
On
She
the
goes,
Royce.
and then she stamps on your name,
Mhm.
and she hands you back the paper.
Mhm.
She goes, if you bring that to any of the headquarters in our district,
Mhm.
they can get you a seminar and or a good conversation, and you can get your membership badge and learn more about what is expected of you as a member of the Sapphire Star.
All right, cool.
And then she leans over to you. About you, sir.
I'm good. I don't need to learn more. That's not my cup of tea.
I don't need to learn more.
I I seek
Objection.
I seek adventure. That's it.
Oh,
Well, from the sounds of it, well, you'll still get a plenty of adventure with whoever you choose. But
exactly.
you know what they say: knowledge is power, my friend.
That's why I'll keep you around. And he walks away.
All right.
I was like, well, can't win them all, right? I'll follow him.
So do y'all just want to go to the blue section of town?
I will say I want to stop by the white section real quick to see if someone I know has signed up with them. If not, I will never go to their headquarters ever again.
If not,
If they didn't sign up with them, I'm not going there again.
if they have signed up with him.
Then I know, and I'll just go there again.
Okay. So you go towards the White Lions part of the city, and moving from like the dock to the White Lions part of the city with all the white flags above, and like most of the flags are just white banners, but like some of the bigger flags have like this like golden outlined lion's head. It's either gold or silver, and some of them are like pure gold lion heads.
They have fancy flags, and I don't know why they chose a lion and the color white. White is easily stainable.
Yeah, from the description, they didn't seem like people. I mean, I don't know. I guess personally, I wanted to mess with. I don't know about you.
No,
Why
I,
are we going in
Reading
here?
the pamphlet, she does begrudgingly admit that anytime the city is attacked by like tribal raiders or like creatures, they send people to everyone else's section of the city as well, except for the Black Hounds.
Mm.
So like they straight up just act as everyone's protector.
The reason why I want to go here is because
She didn't mention it because she didn't think it was pertinent.
Yeah.
But like in that pamphlet, it does begrudgingly admit that even though they do act suspicious of most of the others, they will just drop what they're doing to help you if your part of the city is attacked.
I got you.
the reason why I wanted to go into this part of the town is because someone I may know has either signed up with them or someone else. Not quite sure yet, so I'm just gonna check, see if they'll tell me. If not, I'll find out.
Eventually.
Yes.
Well, hey, maybe. I don't know. Just saying, the Sapphire Spar, they keep records, you know.
Yes. So we'll stop here, see if they're willing to cooperate. Then we'll go to Sapphire Spire, get you your membership, and then you can get that information hopefully. And then
You see, now that you're officially in the White Line section, everyone who's openly wearing weapons has a white cloth tied around their scabbard or like the sheath of the weapon.
interesting.
Like proclaiming themselves at least an honorary member or aligned with the White Lions. And you see that most of the people here are wearing visible weapons.
Hmm.
And at least some arm protection. Like some of it's just like Gambesson. Like Gambeston's still in armor.
Mhm.
So, like, you know.
So, anywho's, let's head to this headquarters, talk to someone, see if they cooperate. If they don't, to the Blue Sapphire we go to get your membership.
Fair enough.
Now that you're looking inside the residential section, the ones that have like the lion heads seem to be headquarters
Mm-hmm.
or guardhouses. So the ones that have silver lion heads are like
Guardhouses.
guardhouses. The ones that have gold lion heads are like headquarters, guild halls.
Okay. We
And
go.
then like the two that you see that have like the pure gold seem to be like straight up massive like training ground church complexes.
Okay, I'll just go to one of the gold ones. Not the pure gold.
Solid. Okay. You go to one of the gold ones, and they're like, "Ah, new people. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty well. Can't complain. Another beautiful day here in New Byzantium.
Yes, your city is quite beautiful.
It's not our city yet, but
Like, my instant reaction was like, this motherfucker. Anywho,
and this man, like he's behind the like the desk, but like he's still like wearing scale mail and has like a sword and shield. Like he is a man of combat.
oh, well, good sir. As you know, as you can tell, we're new arrivals. I had a family member come by back, was a newcomer about 5 years ago, and I'm trying to see if they signed up with y'all.
Okay, okay. Can you give me their name?
It is Ella. What is my name? Mon Amen. It's Moneem.
Okay. E. Would she have changed her last name?
Perhaps.
I do have an Ella, but not that name you've mentioned. I have an Ella Schaefer.
Ella Schaefer.
She seems to be working. At the new church.
At the new church.
Yes. If you like, I can have a brother escort you.
Yes, I would like that.
All right. Claps his hands like real loud, with like the metal of his gauntlet and everything. And you see like a large Goliath like come down wearing like full plate great sword on back. Brother Jera, please escort them to the new church and look for an Ella Schaefer. If she recognizes them, then this is the one they seek. If she does not, then alas, it is not her. Confirm, Brother Sergeant. And he leads you to the new church.
As we're walking to the new church, I'm gonna make idle chatter with him. Be like, "You're a big fellow."
Yeah.
Been quiet this entire time.
All right.
So, what made you want to join the White Lions?
I had my life saved by a cleric.
That makes sense of why you would want to join.
And I was told if I make an oath, I can kill for gods. Always good at that. Thought I could do it for a purpose.
Well, you know, my mom always told me if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Exactly.
So, looks like you're doing just fine there, big guy.
Thanks. Like, unless y'all ask him something, he just doesn't talk. As he's leading y'all to the church.
Then I just idle chatter with this man.
Walk in amicable silence.
All right.
Yeah, just
All right. You get to the church. He politely tells you to like stop,
I stop.
and then he walks in, and then he walks out later with a woman who, for like half a second, you're like, oh, no. It's like she's blonde, but it's like she doesn't have the radiant golden hair that your sister had. And like she's about the right height, but it's just another blonde lady.
Yeah. Dang. Oh well.
And she comes out and she's like, and she like looks at Jera. It's like, I don't think I know them.
Sorry, you shared the name of a family member of mine. We thought maybe she had changed her last name. I do apologize for taking time out of your day.
It's okay. I hope you find her. And if you ever want to pray, the church is always open.
Why, thank you.
Keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
I thank the brother Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jera.
Jared. I thank Brother Jared for leading us. I'm like, thank you, Brother Jared, for showing us the way. But we will take our leave now.
Yeah.
And I just walk off, and I'm like, according to the pamphlet map, the blue headquarters is that way.
Did you say
Yeah.
that out loud?
I don't give a fuck, dude.
I'm like, I pull my hood up and walk in that general direction.
He's wanting to
shake my head.
join.
This guy.
This
Yeah.
guy.
What have I gotten myself into?
But yeah, so you mosey on. And the way the city's set up, like half of the city, well, half. A good section of the city is like touching the harbor. So it's like pie slices of like city that are like the different colors.
Yeah.
The red is in the middle. And then it goes like red in the middle, white, green, blue, black.
Okay. Well, we'll go to the blue, and I'll go to whatever looks like their headquarters.
Okay. Whenever you get to the blue, there's like dark blue flags flying above all the buildings. And then you see some that have like a navigational star.
Mm-hmm.
And then some that have like an actual like 8-pointed side star. And the navigational star is just like outlined in silver, and the like 8-pointed star is in a different color blue.
I think you're gonna want to go to the 8-point stars.
You know what? Sure.
It's some dude's house.
Right.
The one
So.
that you get to, you look at
Yeah.
it, and it looks very much like a campus.
Maybe we chose the wrong flag.
Let's go. You know, school is great, but let's check the silver one out.
I checked the pamphlet.
The leaders of the Sapphire Star hold their offices a part of the campus.
Nope, we're in the right place.
Nope.
The silver navigational stars
Mm-hmm.
are research facilities.
Well, I guess we'll walk onto the campus and see what's going on. Or walk.
All right.
Yeah.
This appears to be the new college that the girl was talking about.
Okay.
You can see a mix of like younger students
Mhm.
and like adults on the
Okay.
campus grounds.
Is there a receptionist? Like when we enter?
Well, you're in like the commons grounds, and it's kind of hard to tell because like everything's so new. Like there's not like adequate signage yet to tell you where to go. But one of the students like sees you looking and is like points like past y'all, and you can see there's it's something between like a temple and a
Wizard's Tower.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll walk in, and what do I see?
You see there's rows upon rows of like reception desk,
Mhm.
like reception counters
Mhm.
with like different signs saying like new admissions, like class organizations, and like all the school stuff's on one side.
Mhm.
Then on the other side, it's like guild research permits, new guild memberships, and stuff like that.
I'll go to the new guild membership line.
Is there a
All right.
line for
There
looking
is
for
not.
people?
Oh, 1 second. There's not. This was the closest to y'all because y'all were in the that other section of the city.
Mhm.
But there's other buildings like this closer to the harbor. So there's actually not a line this far back.
Cool. So I just go. I mean, I go to the place I'm supposed to because
Mhm.
bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy.
And she goes, "Hello. How may
Hi.
I assist you today?"
Well, salutations. I pull out my piece of paper and I'm like, I'm a newcomer to the island, and my buddy here wanted to go on a little excursion around town before uh making up his mind. I don't think he's made up his mind just yet, but I did, but I didn't get a chance to get I guess officialize, notarize my membership. So I was just hoping I could do that here.
Oh, yes. Well, she pulls out a couple more papers.
Mhm.
And basically, it's like the person here acknowledges that if they become a guild member, that they will not trade guild secrets with outside guilds or entities, that they will use their abilities to help find information and or supplies for the guild, la da 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 da. Basically,
I signed
just yeah, it's just saying like
condition.
it's an NDA with like some other
Yeah.
lawyery paperwork,
Cool.
and you sign it. She stamps over your name every time. This is a different color stamp. It is blue, and the second it stamps on to your name, your signature,
Mhm.
you see an arcane flash,
Hmm.
and you have a feeling
Mhm.
that if you were to break this contract, the paper would break.
Mm.
That way they would know if you were discussing
Secrets. and
secrets. But
Okay.
you also get the feeling that this is it's a newer magic, so that it's not completely refined yet.
Yeah.
Because you can hear, what would be perception?
He's like, nat
Okay.
20.
Right. Let's see. Okay. All right. It's a natural 19, so 21.
Okay. You can hear a person saying, I was discussing with my wife my research. That shouldn't be a breach of contract. They're like, it's not, sir. She is also a member of the Sapphire Star. But she's not an active member. She's just married to you. Let's re-sign that paperwork and reapply the seal. We'll make the addendum of your wife to the paperwork. He's like, thank you.
I'll hear that little snafu, and then
Like, it seems that like they're not like if the paper breaks, they're not instantly going to hunt you down and kill
okay,
you.
cool.
It's just they want to hear They want to like hear what happened.
Oh, truth is
And-
zone you essentially, like zone of
Yeah,
truth you.
the zone of truth you, and
Okay.
see what's going on, and if you then are
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, do I get like a card or something?
you get a silver and blue enamel
Mm-hmm.
pin. That's a star,
Mm-hmm.
like the 8-pointed star pin.
Yeah.
They give you a blue silk wrap that you've seen
Mm-hmm.
for like weapons,
Cool. Put that on my quarterstaff.
and you get a nameplate
Mm-hmm.
that has your name.
Mhm.
And like where it says like height and all that jazz, it just says
Yeah.
NA.
Okay.
It's a magical.
Yeah.
Like, it says NA when you're checking it, but then as you're looking at it, it matches
Mhm.
your height and everything for right now.
For sure.
And it has rank of beginner blue scribe.
Okay. And I guess I'll ask her, what, like, where would I go to pick up maybe a job to earn a quick buck? Because, we're new here, and also, is there, like, special staying arrangements, or, like, should I just pick a tavern in the Blue District?
All taverns in the blue district will let new members stay there free of charge for 1 week.
Perfect. And then, I guess,
For
taverns...
jobs,
Yes.
any location that has the navigational or sapphire star
Mhm.
will be able to supply you with jobs, or you may find a guild liaison officer
Mhm.
in that line over there, and they will look for work that you specifically tell them you are good at,
Okay.
and
Cool.
then come to you with jobs.
Okay. Cool. Well, I'll look at Enzo and just be like, "You sure you still want to get a part of this? Cause like, it seems like a pretty good deal, man."
I'm good. It's not my cup of tea.
I mean, everyone needs a assassin.
I like the assassin. But I can't really free work if I work for a guild or an association.
I mean, I feel like from the sound of it, it's
Good
like
sir.
Hmm.
Not just the Sapphire Stars, but every guild has dedicated lawyers to protecting
their members.
members.
Oh, I can get thrown in jail. I paid a copper before. I can do it again. Walks away to the person with information about people.
Okay. Hello.
Uh
I like him just dramatically leaving.
oh, like wait, you're like leaving?
No, yeah, I walked away from where you were standing. I went to someone else to talk to them.
Oh, I got you.
Hello.
Shake my head and follow.
Hello.
I am Enzo, and I am wondering if you could look someone up for me because I don't know.
can for guild members.
I look at my tiny friend.
Tiny.
How tall is he?
I'm
They're taller than
6'1".
you.
6'1". I look at my tall friend. I'm like, could you look for my sister for me?
What's her name?
Ella? Ah, fuck. I had.
Ella. Fuck.
No. Ella Mon Ame.
Ella Moname. Do you have any records of her? And
One
I'll
second.
flash a little bit.
And she'll like, she has like this weird box in front of her,
Mhm.
and she like plugs in her name,
Mhm.
and then cranks a handle, and you see like arcane runes light up on the box, and it's like, you see a paper slide out the bottom,
Oh, sorry.
and she's like, yes. She's not in the city.
Oh, okay.
She did apparently join the Red Hawks loosely and proceeded to join one of their tribal roaming bands.
All right. That's some detailed archives you guys keep.
We may or may not, depending up to those who are in the know and or are legally obligated to say so, have arcane eyes and such devices throughout the city.
Good to know. Good to know. Well, I got what?
Was that
Water-
technically a breach of contract? Because
I didn't say anything.
I'm standing right here, and she said that out loud to her.
Oh, no, she's saying that directly to him,
Yeah.
who's at the arcane apparatus,
Mm.
where you cannot be because of ropes.
Ropes.
So I'll go like walk over to him and then
Like, she gave you the paper with the
yeah, okay, cool.
small
cool.
amount of information that they had on her.
Yeah. And then I'll walk over to him, hand it. I'm like, well, thank you so much. Well, actually, I'm not just gonna be rude and walk off. I'll be like, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate
No
you
problem.
doing this for me. You have a wonderful rest of your day, ma'am.
You too.
And then I'll walk over to Enzo. I'm like, here you go, you jackass. Let's go.
Thank you, my friend. Like,
And,
reads it.
So you now have that information, and let's go to a tavern and get some sleep, my friend, or find work.
I'd
I'm
say
cool
we
with either.
find work. It's like midday.
Oh, we got these bags. We gotta put our stuff somewhere.
As you're leaving the building, like a teen bumps into you, Enzo, and you feel a paper get like shoved into like the corner of your arm.
Like,
And he's like, sorry, mate, and he like shuffles off down an alleyway.
what a weird kid. Alexa checks what the paper was. Like, discreetly.
All right, it says, "We know you're here. Come down to the black halls."
Hmm. Do you think I can ignore a summons?
I think you can do whatever you like.
That's fair. Could be kidnapped, or would it be adult snapped? Or
I think it's just one word for any kind of napping.
kidnap? Yes.
I'm gonna go find some lodging real quick to put
Okay.
the so I'm not just walking around with. Well, you know what? I guess we don't need lodging for the moment, so I guess
Yeah, 'cause
at
we
least
could
go
go
to
on a
tavern
jo-
to look for like a job or something.
Yeah, because a job could lead us out of town, and we have to go with our stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you ignoring Jeffrey?
For now, I'll go
Okay.
like at nighttime. They didn't say what time to go.
I didn't. I was just asking.
All right. So we go to the tavern.
Maybe I should stop shouting my name.
Probably a good idea.
Eh.
All right, you go to the tavern. This one is decently close by, like maybe 2 blocks from the big campus y'all just came from.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a cute place. Like it has very much like almost a French cafe mixed with our hotel we had in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Like
know.
it's sorry. But like it's not on the main road. Like the entrance to it is in an alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a quiet alleyway, like near like a source of water. There's just a relaxing feel to it.
Okay. Walk in and look for the nearest like job board.
Okay. There's like a very small notice board at this place. And one of them is pretty simple, and it is pick up, rendezvous, and pick up supplies from Red and Black Quarter.
In town.
Yep.
Oh, how much is the pay? Has to be relatively cheap.
10 gold.
Why is it 10 gold?
In the description of it, it says, the supplies you are getting have a high value on the black market. You will be charged for the full price of the items if they're stolen or lost in your possession. And we recommend that you be on high alert.
All right, well, I'll grab that, and I'm like, looks like we gotta go to the Red Black Quarter anyways, so let's go pick up this stuff and get paid. Get some money for our names.
All right.
Do. We head over there then. I'd be like, okay.
So y'all go to the red district, and you're familiarizing yourself with the town while you're doing this. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. You get to the shop it describes, and you show them the order, and they give it to you, and it is a collection of some sort of mushroom, and then a couple of vials of very black liquid.
Okay. Did the paper say where to take this?
The college.
To
What?
the shop.
Oh, to the shop?
To the shop? Okay.
What the fuck?
Well, then I'll put them in my bag
All right.
and put my backpack on, and then
As you're going to the black district, can you tell me what your passive perceptions are?
How do you calculate that again?
10 plus your perception bonus.
Which is wisdom?
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, 12.
Do neither one of you have the perception skill?
Oh, wait. No, I do. So, 16.
Your expertise in perception?
Oh, no, 14. My man.
Okay. Y'all straight up barely get into the Black District before this, like, street urchin tries to, like, pull the old bump and snatch to your bag.
Okay. Do I need to do? Can I stop that?
Y'all. I rolled bad for him.
I
was like, y'all are like 12. I'm like, it's literally high enough, but like I'm angry that I had such a low DC to beat.
Hey, 14, baby.
Yeah,
That's funny. I'm just like, hey there, bud.
Yeah, like it's a kid. Like he's
Yeah.
not
I,
he's not a halfling in disguise
No,
as a
I'll
kid. Like he's just a
I'll
kid.
like
I'll
find
like
a little
crouch down
real
on the
quick.
kid's level, and I'll be like, next time you try this, snatch and grab, and like I'm gonna give him some hints.
Okay,
So I'm just
but yeah,
be like, next time
so
you
like Vaughn, you like grab him by his head and like rotate him.
Yep.
And be like, oh, no, 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 no,
And it's
no.
time to go. Or
And
focus.
then Enzo, you like grab the kid and you're like, my man, look me in the eyes. He's like, you're like, that's not how you do it.
you're doing it all wrong.
Like, you can't look at your target and then do the smash and grab. You have to like peripheral them.
Yeah.
And then even better, it is to just like peripheral them, walk by, snatch and take instead of smash. Because like in smashing, they'll more than likely see your face and recognize you. Like you don't live in a big enough city to just not run into people again.
Come on, you
I'll
got
also the kid will hear in his head. Also, you should probably pick your marks a little bit better.
He's like,
That's it.
have a good day.
and he just goes down an alleyway. He's like, fuck this. Like,
Rookies.
Yep. Their thing. And on we make.
Now high alert.
and you get to the place you're going to.
Uh-huh.
And something that you did notice about the Black Hound part of the city. There's fighting pits, arenas,
Mm-hmm.
brothels,
Mhm.
Amphitheaters. Like, most ways people would want to get down and relax
Mm-hmm.
are here. Like, there's places for plays, for fighting, for gambling, for whoring. Like,
Mhm.
it's
They have-
they're the party bit zone.
It's the Vegas of the area.
Yes.
The Vegas. What stays in the Black District stays in the Black District.
Well, another thing you've noticed is like the warning signs outside of a lot of establishments. That's like, if you cannot pay your tab,
Mm-hmm.
you will be subjugated to working off your labor.
In the pits.
Well, via the Hound Guard.
Mm.
And you can see people being like led by these like black clad soldier looking guys,
Mm-hmm.
like being led around the city, like cleaning up the streets and like being used for manual labor.
Good for them.
Hmm.
Lesson: don't get into debt. Note taken.
To the shop.
Yeah. Man on a mission.
You get to the shop and they give you, it looks to be like about a quart of oil
Mm-hmm.
of some sort,
Mm-hmm.
and some like other supplies, like just random bits and bobs of like, you're like, I don't even know what half this stuff is,
Yeah.
and you got this stuff you need.
Cool. And I'm just like, well, thank you for your time. We'll be on our way.
Have a good day.
Likewise, good sir.
Hmm.
Walk on out.
All right.
Start making our way back.
High alert.
I almost want to be stealthy about it.
All right. You want to
Like,
roll me stealth?
yeah.
How are you stealthing?
I'm
Are you just like normal, like hide in the shadows stealthing? Or are you trying to like blend in with the people?
blend in with the people.
All right, roll me charisma stealth.
Charisma stealth. Okay. Okay. So proficient. Proficient with stealth, so that would be 6. Yeah.
Because you have a +4 to charisma, right?
Yep.
Then yeah, 6.
That is a 25. Another natural 19.
All right. And for you?
So I found out
Yeah.
if you just summon the dice,
Yeah.
it rolls like crap.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a 4 on that roll, but then I instantly picked it up, threw it, and got like a 13. Or like
This one time, I'll let you have the 13.
No, I'll take the 4.
I said this one time.
Okay.
Do not
is
revoke me
vigilance.
my one kindness, Jeffrey.
Okay. And you said it's persuasion?
No. I said charisma stealth.
Oh, charisma stealth. Oh, so that's still my 13 plus.
+8, 21.
Yeah, 21.
Because you are expertise in stealth.
Mm-hmm.
What are you expertise in? Stealth and what?
I can only have it's stealth and thieves' tools.
Yeah, that's.
Am I wrong? Am I stupid?
It can be any skill.
Oh. Then.
You can just also do it to thieves' tools.
Oh. I'll just keep it at thieves' tool.
Okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing.
No.
Yeah.
And next level, you get 2 more.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I just thought about it and I was like, thieves' tool.
We didn't say that at the beginning of this. They're level 3. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Level 3.
Level 3. No, so
Pretty good. Pretty good.
yeah, y'all get back to the place, and they're like, thank you. High grade ingredients, just. You can't trust people nowadays.
Fair enough. Well, glad we could get that taken care of for you.
Here's y'all's 10 gold.
Thank you.
So, 5 gold each.
Yep. And roll me nature.
That's wisdom, right?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Okay, I'll roll it. Yeah. Woo! 16.
And
Okay. And Enzo.
Hmm.
You recognize that black liquid that y'all got first, like the black liquid in those small vials. That's wyvern poison.
Hmm. And this is a tavern?
Yeah.
I did. Okay. Teach
He's
their
like,
own.
do you want to try the today's special?
sure.
Here you go.
Did I see him pour that
Yeah.
that liquid in it?
No.
Okay.
He will say he uses some of the ingredients y'all got today.
Take a drink of it.
Right? Yeah. It's a big bowl of soup with like some really fresh, crisp rye bread.
Nice. I'll eat the shit out of that because like we haven't had warm food in a while.
That is true. A lot of the ingredients are like spicy, zesty, but the broth itself has like a weird bitter bone taste to it that like offsets the spice. So like you can taste the spice when you bite into like the meat or the veggies, but then like the broth fills in the gaps and like mellows it out for you.
Yeah.
Has a very like steak off the bone like back taste. Yeah, like the aftertaste is like steak
Yeah.
off the bone.
Okay.
He goes, yeah. If you get some wyvern poison, neutralize it in a little bit of milk. It makes
Good.
everything have a slightly different pop to it, if you know what I mean.
Hmm. Interesting. I
Now,
do-
if you have really bad stomach ulcers, I suggest you don't try it.
Lucky for me, no ulcers. So this was delicious. Absolutely exquisite.
My wife bakes our bread every morning.
Well, tell her she has done a lovely job. It was so good.
Magnif.
Well, sir, sorry to say, but I don't see a pin on you anywhere.
No, I do not have one.
Then
It's quite all right. I won't. I
All right.
I understand.
it's 5 silver a night.
Okay. He puts 5 silver now.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Head up to my room.
All right. The rooms are. They're, for lack of a better word, cute.
Cutesy.
They have like writing desk, like a wicker style chair at the writing desk. Fluffy pillowed beds. You have your own bathroom with a mirror.
Oh, and bathroom.
There's like a small like patio terrace attached to the room,
Okay.
and you can see there's a couple of books put next to the writing desk. One is a book on basic alchemical and arcane works. One is like a general education book,
Okay.
and one is like a storybook. But all of them have like the stamp of the Sapphire Star on the bind.
Yeah.
So you can assume that like the Sapphire Star works with they work with like the local taverns and stuff to get books out to the public.
Yeah.
For the public. For the people.
For the people.
So is it nighttime now?
Not nighttime.
Probably like
Evening?
Like
Y'all
5.
got back for like a dinner.
A dinner? Okay, so we got time to kill.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time to kill. Like it's most people aren't coming in for the dinner time yet,
Yeah.
which is why I gave you like a sneak peek of the.
Are we gonna keep playing or are we?
I thought this was a good place to stop.
Okay.
So, this is where we're stopping for today. Tune in next Tuesday for another D&D stream with the Phoenix crew. Follow us on more shenanigans, more adventures. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe to the Phoenix Nation YouTube channel just in case you miss any streams of the D&D. And that's pretty much it. If you follow me, you'll know I'll be streaming on Thursday video games again at 8 p.m. Central. But for more D&D, just tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central.
Be a good time.
Ah,
Get
yeah.
to a lot of different shenanigans. Y'all have a
Yeah,
good night.
today was more of an introduction for the
We'll get into
characters
some crazy stuff later.
and the setting, because it's not Faerun, it's not
Yeah.
Exandria. So I just wanted to let y'all get
You know, a little
dip your
little
toes in.
ta- Yeah, a little taste.
Yes. So, tune in next week. Peace out.
Deuces, y'all.
Doodles.
Till next time.